Freddy had been searching for a partner for 5 long years, yet he remained unmarried. His hopes now rested on a girl he liked from a matrimonial site. When the girl finally arrived for their meeting, shy Freddy couldn't help but awkwardly stare at her chest. Sensing the discomfort, the girl quickly left. That night, Freddy returned home, feeling dejected. He fell asleep beside his only friend, a turtle. The following day, Freddy received a call from another girl who told him that someone wanted to meet him. She had gotten his number from the matrimonial website. Excited, Freddy hurriedly grabbed a beautiful bouquet and waited. But the woman never showed up. Later, he discovered that his friends had played a prank on him, using a girl's voice to call him. Despite his disappointment, Freddy decided to attend an event that evening. There, he was captivated by the beauty of a girl who wasn't even looking at him. Gathering his courage, Freddy approached her to start a conversation. Just as he was about to speak, her husband appeared. Misunderstanding the situation, the man assumed Freddy was flirting with his wife and angrily attacked him, beating up our poor, unlucky hero. The next day, the girl from the party showed up at Freddy's dental clinic. She apologized for her husband's behavior. Freddy conducted a routine scan of her mouth and scheduled an appointment for a tooth extraction. The following day, she returned to the clinic at the appointed time. Freddy extracted her tooth and asked her to come back the next day for a checkup. Freddy, now imagining a future with this girl, began to dream of marrying her. After his workday ended, Freddy searched through the medical history records to find her address. He then secretly started to watch her from outside her apartment. Just as he was spying on her, the next day, when the girl didn't show up for her appointment, a worried Freddy called her. Afraid of her husband, she didn't want to come to the clinic. After much pleading, they agreed to meet at a park. At the park, Freddy noticed bruises on her face and learned that her husband had beaten her. The girl's name was Kai. Since meeting Kai, Freddy's life began to change. They often met, went shopping, watched movies in theaters, and Freddy even cut his hair. One day, Freddy proposed to Kai. However, she told him that she was already married. If she weren't, she might have considered it. That night, Freddy dreamed of a happy married life with her. The next day, Freddy met with Kai and expressed his desire to marry her by killing her husband. Tired of being beaten by her husband daily, Kai agreed to join Freddy. Freddy took out his father's gun and planned to shoot Kai's husband. However, lacking experience with firearms, he changed his plan and decided to run him over with a car instead. Eventually, Freddy succeeded in his plan and went into hiding at his family's village for a week. A week later, Freddy returned to the city and went to Kai's house to meet her. But when he knocked on the door, a young man named Raymond answered. Raymond was Kai's secret lover. Freddy realized that Kai had only used him to get her husband's property. Kai even threatened to call the police if Freddy didn't leave. She insulted him, calling him a strange person who could never be loved. Devastated, Freddy returned home. Determined to take revenge, Freddy made a list. One day, after Raymond and Kai left the house, Freddy used a duplicate key to enter their room. He mixed sleeping pills into their food, added dishwashing liquid to their face wash, and hid their anti-allergy medications before leaving. That night, they ate the drugged food and fell asleep. Taking advantage of this, Freddy sneaked into their room and deleted all evidence from their phones. He also sent a message to his own phone from Kai's phone. Before leaving, he slapped the unconscious Raymond several times and tampered with their car's brake fluid. Freddy then returned home and patiently waited. A while later, Kai regained consciousness and screamed upon seeing her allergic reaction in the mirror. She searched for her anti-allergy pills but couldn't find them. Kai and Raymond rushed to go to the hospital, but unfortunately, their car crashed due to the brake failure. Though they survived the accident, they were left shaken. The next day, Raymond and Kai noticed that an intimate photo had been posted on Raymond's Facebook account. Kai knew Freddy was behind this and decided to confront him. They went to Freddy's house and beat him up severely. Unbeknownst to them, Freddy had already called the police. To manage the situation, Kai accused Freddy of killing her husband. The police demanded proof, and Kai searched her phone but found nothing because Freddy had deleted all the evidence. The police officers, irritated by the lack of proof, scolded Kai and made her leave. In the next scene, Freddy returned home to find a bullet on the floor and his room ransacked. He realized this was Kai and Raymond's doing. Freddy then called them and said he had left a snake in their room. Terrified, the couple searched the entire house for the snake but couldn't find it. To stay safe, they decided to stay at a hotel. However, they weren't ready to let Freddy go so easily and sought revenge. Kai called Freddy and taunted him, saying they had eaten turtle soup, which was very delicious. Freddy discovered that his pet turtle had been killed. Heartbroken, he resolved to take proper revenge on the couple. The next day, Freddy had his employees clear out his farmhouse. Then, he tricked Kai and Raymond into coming to the farmhouse. After drinking the juice Freddy offered, they lost consciousness and woke up tied to chairs. Freddy reminded them that in the old days, teeth were pulled without anesthesia, which was extremely painful. He then began the process of extracting Raymond's teeth while Kai was tied to a chair. Raymond screamed in agony and soon passed out from the pain. Freddy buried Raymond's body in the backyard. Freddy then treated Kai the same way and buried her next to Raymond. The story ends with a scene of Freddy lying between the two graves. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Hit the bell for updates. Your support means a lot. See you next time.